All right, so let's talk about simplifying radicals. Radical, dude. All right. So the thing about simplifying radicals is radicals are the same as square roots, basically, just a different word. So let's take a look at what that really looks like. So you guys need to. Oh, my face is blocking the screen. Here we go. Okay, what we need to know here is. Oops. All right, so what exactly is a square root? And to know what a square root is, you need to know what a perfect square is. So a perfect square are these numbers here, right? 1 squared means 1 times 1, which is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3, or 3 squared, is 9. These are all perfect squares, and they call them that because if you literally 2 times 2. Okay, that should be a square, but you get the idea. 3 times 3. These are terrible squares because I'm terrible at this, but it would continue to go like that, right? 4 times 4 would be a 4 by 4 square, giving you 16, 25, 36. So these numbers are called perfect squares. Now, the square root, right? The square root of 16, for example, is 4, right? Because that's the root of where the square is coming from. That's the that part, right? So the square root of 9 is 3. Square root of 36 is 6. The square root of 81 is 9. So asking for a square root is asking what number multiplied by itself produces this thing. And we use radicals to ask it. So what is radical 36? What is the square root of 36? 6. Okay? What's the square root of 25? What number times itself gives me 25? 5. So I am going to clear the screen. I want you guys to take your phone, take a picture, or write down these perfect squares, because this is going to come in handy. It's going to come in handy to have it. So you could either take a picture or write it down. Okay, so here is the square root key on the calculator. The weird thing, if you're using your phone's calculator, it only, hold up, sorry. This doesn't have, I mean on my phone anyway, doesn't have the square root symbol, but now it does. So you might have to, if you're using your phone, you might have to turn your phone on its side. Okay, so if I were going to put the square root of 150 in my calculator, I get 12.2474. Oh my god, this really long thing, which might be cool if you're in elementary school, but rounding in engineering and mathematics no longer works. Rounding errors, literally a little bit of a rounding error here and here and here, have literally turned catastrophic and like made things explode accidentally. So we don't round in higher level math. That's what this whole video is going to be about. On the other hand, if I put square root of 100 in my calculator, or just looked at my little sheet, it would produce just a 10. And that there's no rounding. That's exactly what it is. So this whole thing, we're going to investigate exactly how to break down something like this into something a little more perfect. So we'll do that in the next video.